Oh man, how's everybody doing today? How are you lovely faces out there? You guys are doing freaking-tastic. I'm doing pretty good. We're just playing some dual universe. Trying some new settings at OBS because this game can be a little woohoo in with DU. So hopefully it'll get a little better. Oh, and so far it does not look like it is happy with myself. Oh, I know what I did. I cranked the graphics all the freaking way up to like infinity and beyond last night, which is okay when I'm not streaming. But since this game is horribly optimized? Yeah, optimized. That's a word. We just made a word, guys. It's the new word, optimized. Since it's not optimized, I need to just restart it rather quickly and drop my settings just a wee bit. It actually doesn't affect the game nearly as much as you would think. It's kind of interesting, really. Probably because they're early days and, you know, all that happy stuff. I'm thinking that could be a thing. Probably a thing. Might indubitably be a thing. Anyway, so today I'm working on getting my industry set up. Really, this is kind of a test stream for these settings because the last time I streamed Dual Universe, it was running great until the Fire Nation attacked and tried to melt my PC. So... So I'll probably stream, I don't know, 3-4 hours maybe. And then of course I'll be back on Tuesday. Totally be back on Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow even. I don't know. I'm kind of rethinking my my schedule. I only have one thing that I totally have to do, which is holds me back a little bit. That one thing, that would be catching a certain individual stream myself, so, Oh, there goes my phone digging. I don't even have my lighting set up. This is really how impromptu this stream is. I are a bad streamer. Tested. And me again. Try that right there. That should be okay. And let's go to this scene while we wait for this stuff to do the reboot thing. Because, it likes to reboot. It takes its time. I think I do need to. What do you think? Maybe. I had this light. This is a light panel I'm testing that was sent to me for doing a review. And hey, Omega, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Hey, Granny, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. What have you been up to? How are you guys? But anyway, yeah, I had this light panel on a tripod setting just over here, just off camera the other day, and it was working phenomenally. It works great, but it's now I have a setting kind of like on my printer, just testing it out. So actually, this is kind of an older scene, or an older one, believe it or not, because my really overly complex new thing that allows people to like move my camera around all over the screen by redeeming channel points takes up too much CPU and video for me to be able to use it and play Dual Universe, because I have a really fancy setup now. Literally, you can spend channel points down there and you can decide where my camera goes and it'll slide across the screen and go wherever the crap you guys send it. But that's not working today because, well, Dual Universe. Right now I'm waiting to get logged in. I'm in queue. I am number 551. 551. So that's the thing. I think. Let me see something here. Yeah, okay. Well, you know me. I like messing around. I like experimenting. And yeah, I was like, huh, I've not seen anybody do this before. I wonder if I can do this because it would be really cool if I could. It took me about a week to figure it out, but I could do it. So it's just really intensive. Aw, Megaclaw, you are my friend. You're here right now. It makes you my friend. Bear with me just a second, guys. I do want to go ahead and put this tripod, so I gotta look around and I think it works just a little bit better when tripod than it does over Great Wild Blue. Of course, I rearranged my office, so trying to get my tripod set up in here. Ooh. It was a dark and stormy night. Seriously, this light panel is freaking amazing for what it is. It has like RGB and you can set the color temperature and yeah, it's pretty wicked. Pretty impressed by it. I was really kind of expecting something junk like where's my other one? I normally have this dinky little thing set up kind of over there, but it never really has done a very good job. This one, on the other hand, really impressed me. Mainly because I can set the color temperature and all the other cool little bits and bobs. I just gotta put it on, climb back on the mount, slap it on. We are now currently level number 500 in queue, but we will get there. And I think it might even be sometime today. How's the audio level, guys? Is the music too loud? Am I too quiet? Am I too loud? Kind of had to adjust things because the other thing that the other thing that Cool Universe doesn't like too much is RTX voice, and I've been using RTX voice now a while because it's just too good to ignore. And it works like a charm because I live on a busy road and have kids and animals and other things. So there's always noise around. And it does a fantastic job of getting rid, excuse me, of all that background noise without even me, trying. So pretty cool. Oh, Mega, thank you. That's amazing. Anyway, so today we are also live on Twitch, YouTube, and Trovo. Can't forget the Trovians, because, Trovians matter. I like Trovo. I'll lie. It's pretty neat. Let's see. Do that. Now I'll be able to see when people come and go in the Trovo chat. Hey, we're making progress. We are number 49 in queue now. Tell you what, while we were waiting, I'm gonna go refill my cup of coffee. It's getting kind of low. I don't like it when it gets low. Not good, man, because I am fueled by madness and driven by caffeine. Wait, strike that, reverse it. You know what I mean. I'll be right back. I think that's what you meant, Zadis. Pretty sure. Go back. Coffee. Coffee. How I love thee. Oh, right, like. Anyway, so we are now currently 371. You know what? Let me do some tinkering here. Let's do something. Let's do a thing. Let's go ahead and add in. Let's see. Display capture. Create new. Blam. Oh my goodness. Why are you so big, display capture? Why? Why? I know why. Because that's why. Let's drop you up in, I don't know, like right there. Just put you in your own little corner of my window there, so you guys can kind of see what's going on. I think that kind of works, right? So say this, coffee. Have you started your pot yet? Because if you haven't, there might be consequences. I might actually have to have somebody start me a fresh pot soon. This is the last cup of my coffee. So I guess while we're waiting to get logged into Dual Universe, what do you guys want to do? Any questions? Want to tell me how your week's been? What games you're playing? Or, you know, what's the weather like? What's the weather like outside? I don't know. Let me look at the weather channel. Is the weather channel even still a thing anymore? I don't know. My chat is not updating. Let's switch over here. Let's do a little of that. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, I want to shave the rest of it off, but you know, women, they're weird. I look ridiculous with, you know, half a head of long hair, but wife likes it, so it stays. Right on, Granny. So, happy recording sessions and see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. And all of a sudden, I'm talking in a radio voice, because why not? You're listening to the stylings of NEOCRY. Yeah. Up next, a dog and a man have a biting contest. Maybe you'll be surprised at who won. Okay, so what? We're at 323. I think I'm down in a hole, losing my soul, and I want to fly. My wings are broke, so they die. You can quote me on that. Just don't say that I actually wrote it. So I've kind of relocated. You know, everybody gets their like base on Sanctuary, or their hex on Sanctuary, and I have that. Didn't really do much with it, but I just dropped a territory claim unit on Alioth yesterday, day before, and I'm kind of working on setting up that area, getting industry going. Right now, I'm building 4 more metalworking machines, and then I need to build like, I don't know, 2 or 3 smelters, and I need more voxels because I need room to put down my large assembler, and right now I don't have the space, so that is a definite thing. So that's kind of what we're doing, kind of what we're working on. We're kind of like, I'm starting projects and I'm running off and doing mining, collecting resources, things like that at the moment. I don't know, we might end up going to one of the moons or another planet to try and get some, find some T2 resources easier. So that might be on the agenda for today too. Possibly. So have any of you guys actually tried Dual Universe yet? Because I'm addicted, man. I've pulled more all-nighters since beta launched than I have in the past 6 months. All in 1 week, pretty much, too. It's like, play Dual Universe all night, 24-hour session, more or less. Sleep for 8 hours, do it again. This game is like, just like perfectly up my alley. It's an amalgamation of everything I like in games. I love it. Even with all the server issues that they've been having and the bugs and everything, it's beta. You gotta expect that. It has not discouraged me. It does not bother me. I know a lot of people are angry about it, but I mean, like, you know, Nova Quark is working on it. They're even working all weekend, been trying to fix things and get things, you know, smoothed out. And because of all the problems, they're giving everybody a free month of game time. So, you know, they're doing their best, and I can totally appreciate that. Not easy trying to do what they are trying to do, because this is a very innovative game. Very innovative. So. I made the mistake of putting a little bit of chocolate syrup in my coffee. Now I'm drinking it too fast. So I'm gonna be out of coffee before we ever get into the game. I need like a button somewhere over here that can summon a barista to me magically. They just kind of teleport in my office with hot piping coffee. That would be amazing. Need to invent that. I mean, if we're going to the realm of quantum physics, it should be possible to do something like that because of infinite possibilities and all, you know? What are we at? 236. I shouldn't have logged out. I really shouldn't have, and I should have remembered that I cranked all my settings up to oh my god levels. But I was trying to troubleshoot. Last time I streamed this, which was Thursday, I made the mistake of going to one of the districts, which is like, you know, a hub, and yeah. I normally, when I'm not streaming, I normally get, you know, 25 to 30 FPS in the hubs if everything's going right. Never usually lower than, you know, 17-ish, which is, you know, really laggy still. But it was a slideshow, absolute slideshow when I went there Thursday while streaming. It was like 1.5 FPS. It was amazingly bad. And so I did some tinkering, some troubleshooting. I think I figured out why, and I think I've got it fixed to where I, you know, can at least navigate and it won't turn into a slideshow for you guys if I go there. I don't think I have a reason to go to a hub today, so we may go there toward the end of the stream just to test to make sure, you know, my theory is correct and everything's working right. That way, if it's the end of the stream and it bugs out, you know, it is what it is, and I won't be so concerned about it and go, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. 1.5 FPS. I'm playing on a combination of a toasted cabbage hybrid. You know. So 206. I'm also thinking of working on, I have a little notepad up on my other monitor too that I've been kind of jotting down ideas for my next dual universe video. So I'm working on that. I'm kind of doing a video, tips video of really of common things people overlook in the game, as far as you know, hotkeys and knowledge bases and, you know, things like that. Because I see the same questions repeatedly over and over and over. So I'm like, you know, that would be a good video to do right there. So working on that. What else we got going on? Kind of contemplating. I really almost kind of want a second account now. I've been playing it. That way I can keep training my main Neocryptor. By the way, if you're in Dual Universe and you want to add me, feel free. It's just Neocryptor, capital N, capital C. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do some shipbuilding. I'm thinking about doing a couple of replicas. Maybe an Eve ship and a ship from Star Citizen. I really I'm thinking kind of like maybe doing a Cutlass Black from Star Citizen because I really love my Cutlass. And if I was to build an Eve ship, I think I might go with like a cruiser, make that kind of my larger ship design, and maybe go with something like, oh, I don't know, the Arbitrator, because the Arbitrator's got some really cool shapes to it and looks really neat. Kind of like Amar ships just because of their shapes. So that might be a thing. I saw somebody, I was watching Marky Dragon stream early this morning when I was going to sleep. And on his stream, someone had made a Rifter from Eve, and it looked freaking amazing. I mean, they did such a good job on it. It looked just like a Rifter. It was great. I'm just like, man, I want those powers of voxelmancy right there, because you know how the Rifter has that kind of almost tear-shaped front end, what looked like intakes on the front. They had the shape of that just perfect. I mean, you know, the tear shape and the way it tapers back, it was really, really well done. So, or, you know, I've been doing a lot of mining. What's the little mining frigate? And I gotta stop this because I don't have my camera on a shock mount. Yeah. What's the T1 mining frigate in Eve? I cannot remember the name. Maybe I could do one of those. Yeah, the Venture. That's it, Zetas. Thank you. That would be a that could be a fun little ship. I need a little cargo carrier. you know, a cargo runner, so that way I can go to other planets and have a decent amount of cargo space to come back with, like the T2 and T3 ores and stuff. Bear with me just a second. I think I'm about to cough a lot. Whew, okay. The coughing, I think maybe done for now, but I'm just gonna leave the camera off for a couple minutes just to make sure. All day I've had something, it feels like something has been stuck in the back of my throat and I can't figure it out. So, rather annoying. If I do say so myself, which I did, so therefore I did. Stop. Meh. Also allows me to turn off that panel light because, man, that thing kicks off some heat. Let me tell ya. It's very warm. And I do not have good airflow in this office. And since I'm not running RTX Voice, I don't have my fan on. Because that was another benefit of running RTX Voice. You could have a fan blowing like full power. And you guys would never know. It's beautiful. I don't know. I'm running the release candidate build of OBS, which supposedly has some improved noise suppression in it that works similar to RTX Voice. It uses AI technology to filter out sounds from, you know, the voice. But I could tap on my microphone, and you guys can obviously hear that. With RTX Voice, I could do that. You guys wouldn't even know. So I'm not entirely confident in its abilities to remove my fan noise since it doesn't do anything for the tippity tap tap tap. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, 92! We are getting there! 92 in queue. Woohoo. Skip to Maloo. You? I don't know. Welcome back, Says. Man, I finished my cup of coffee before we've even gotten in the game. No buenos. No bueno. But yeah, on the login screen, which is what you're seeing right now, they have kind of like a little timeline set up of what's coming up. So some of these features sound pretty neat. They're doing a revamp of the visuals on planets. Ironically, I don't think the planets look, you know, too bad. At least Alioth looks really good. Thades, the crevasse down it looks amazing. The rest of the planet might need a little bit of TLC. I don't know. But I mean, it's a mostly dead world. The only atmosphere on the planet is in the crater or in the rift, the crevasse, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I call it many things. I call it the big crack down the planet. You know, that's a thing. It's kind of long. And I haven't really been to the other planets. Well, Sanctuary, the Sanctuary moon, which is a moon of Alioth. It's okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, it needs some TLC, not gonna lie. Zetas is a big doo-doo nose. Hockey. Man, I don't know what to say. How are you so right all the time? Just kidding. What's up, Cocky? How you doing? 47 in queue. We will make it in this lifetime. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. So have you looked at Dual Universe yet, Cocky? I'm like horrendously and amazingly addicted with it. Oh, it's so good. So good. It's really super buggy right now. It's a beta, you know, early beta days, but it is just so good. Despite all the bugs and server downtime and crashes. Imagine taking something like Space Engineers, Empyrean, Galactic Survival, EVE Online, SAS Factory, yeah, and like smashing them all together in a single shard MMO. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, subscription models. This is like really honestly one of the only games that I don't care. And especially during beta right now, I don't know if it's going to be the permanent pricing or not. That's a little better. But in beta, it's only like $6 for, or $20 for 3 months. So I'm like, you know what? I don't care. That's fine. That is totally cool, man. I'm good with that. That pricing is great, especially for a poor boy like me. Oh, we got something pretty close. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that's just going to be the beta pricing, or if that's going to be the permanent pricing, because I do know that they plan on doing apparently some like cosmetic things, or something like that, some kind of little shop that will make it where you can buy your game time with in-game currency too. So, let's try this way. IR mining. I don't even know what ore. What ore is this that I'm shooting for right now? That's not bauxite. Oh, wait, it is bauxite. Yeah, that works. Here's some bauxite. Aluminium. And then we'll head back to my, if you even want to call it a base, because it will be eventually. All right, I am close enough that this thing should definitely see it. Ah, there it is. Oh, wait, had it, lost it. There we go. You know what? Let's go ahead and just, we'll find it. There it is. Yeah, the graphics remind me a lot of Empyrean, really. The ship design is way better than Empyrean because of, voxels. So like it's like very similar to the way you could build things in EverQuest Landmark, and I really dug that system. So kind of the same dealio. Oh wait, I better make sure that's going to my linked container. It is good. Okay. So another nice thing is I can have a. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so mad at Sony. They just. Oh my gosh, they make me so mad, so terribly mad. But anyway, I really like Landmark's building system though, so that was a thing. And then, the economy is completely player driven, so there's a thing too. And the flight mechanics are amazing. They are so cool. I mean, you actually have to take in consideration mass and lift, and there's some limited orbital mechanics, but not as limited as most games. Like I did a freaking gravity turn, or as close to a gravity turn as you can actually get in a video game. Oh, which one is that? Oh, yeah, the mining. Yeah, the mining's not bad. I tried it when they first introduced it, and it was okay. At least when they first introduced ground mining. I've never tried doing anything by ship because I haven't bothered to get a prospector. I mean, I could. I would just have to run probably a few more missions and run a couple cargo runs, and I'd be able to buy one in game. But alright, grab the last little bit of this aluminium real quick. Make sure I'm not missing any, which I am. Gimme. And then, oh yeah, this game's also got like a skill queue, like Eve. What's the wrong one? There we go. So, like, you can skill into all these, and all these have their own subsections and whatnot. And you can queue up, as pretty much as much as you want. I think when I was first playing with it, I had like 50 days worth of crap. I couldn't sort through it well enough to figure out what I wanted to rearrange and prioritize. So I brought it down and like doing like 15 dunks at a moment. When you're online, or whether you're online or offline, you gain skill points. If you don't have anything training, you still gain skill points, but at a slower rate, and then you can just invest those points when you into whatever. I don't have anything in my personal inventory, do I? No, just some blueprints. Cool. Force respawn. Yes, I know I'll lose everything in my pack. Bam. Okay. So let's head back over to my base. My base. Where's my base? But I kind of lost my positioning. Right over there. There we go. This is a little ship I just threw together to be able to run and do some mining and, you know, not worry about it too much. Check out my projects while we're here. This thing handles so good. Alright. Scoot forward just a hitch. Go. Power down the underbelly. My ventral, dorsal, ventral. Yeah, ventral thrust. There we go. Those are words, right? Okay, phone, stop, please. What are you doing? I'm awake. You don't need to do alarms and all that jazz because I'm already, you know, I was awake before my alarms ever went off. Sorry, going off. But yeah, the linked container thing is nice too, because you can link to a container and use stuff directly out of that container, right? Kind of like in Empyrean. But it lets you go mining deep underground, and as long as you don't have anything in your actual inventory, you can just, you know, respawn yourself and be like, bleh, die, and respawn at your ship if you have a respawn pad on the ship. That's why that's precariously balanced up there. You're sure everything you would ever design in the game would handle like a beached whale? I've had some ships that handle like a beached whale, and then there's things like this. This was my first ship build that I did day 2, I think. And man, this thing is like stupid fast. It doesn't look great really, but you know, it was my first ship. This thing has no skin whatsoever. It's just literally parts and the bare minimum amount of voxels on it just to hold it together. So, is a thing. But it works, and that's really all I care about right now is functionality over form, since I am just getting, you know, going, more or less. I don't only get 10 meters of that. I know I'm not out of aluminium. So that's a thing. So we got pipes. Let me put those in this container here. I swear it sounds like we're out of things. Okay, so yep, those kicked on. Now this is like my input kind of catch-all container. I drop my ore in there, it automatically, because you can link inventory, so this is how you control where and what machines things go to and where they go after they're done. Oh man, I cannot stop coughing today. Ooh, maybe I'll just leave the camera off. Anyway, so yeah, this is the way you set up everything. Right now it is a tangled mess because I'm just trying to get things going. But it's still still pretty convenient. You know, I toss my ores in there. They head over to my refineries here. I have one refinery set up for each of the basic ores in the game. And then from there, they all go into this container, which then distributes out the ores to all the different machines, which then all port back into one of those containers. It's kind of a mess right now. Kind of a mess, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see here. Let's turn off our link. Wait, no, that is our Lincoln. And then let's see about placing 2 more of these guys. And then crafting takes time in this game, and the bigger the thing you are trying to craft, the longer it takes. That right there. Let's see if I can get it to be happy with life. No. Oh. Okay, so there's one more of those. And let's see if we can squeeze another one of these babies up here, because that would be fantabuloso. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Up. Yeah. Alright. These are metalworking industries, which makes a lot of, well, metalworky subcomponents, which you need a lot of. So, trying to get 5 of these set up. I want to get 1 or 2 more refiners going too. 4 is enough for the basic ores, but if I get like T2 stuff, yeah, I do need more space, which is a problem right now. I've started hollowing out this mountain so I can actually expand, right? But I still need to make more voxels to put down. So that's a thing. Can I touch you? Yes, okay. In build mode, you can kind of fly around your build area, so that's what this big blue box thing is. This is the small core build area. You have cores you put down to dictate the size of your construction and how much you can, what all you can build inside of it. This is the small one. It's got a lot of area to it. And there's still like 3 more sizes, I think, of course. There's the medium, the large, and I think there's an extra. There might not be an extra large. There might not be. So there's at least 2 more sizes of cores after this, and each one goes up kind of like exponentially. It's kind of crazy. All right, so what are you? Why are you? Make me 1 more of those. What are you doing? Can be stopped. Tiny. I think it's huge, but I'm used to building compact, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I'm been building some more voxels for this too. I can't even put this thing down yet. Whoops. Let's get that out of my face. I can't even put this thing down yet. This is the large assembly line. These are medium. These are the medium ones. And there is still an extra large assembly line too. Yeah, so I definitely need more space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of how I'm going to fit the crap everywhere. Come on now. Polished black aluminium. Do I not have any more of that anywhere? And why are you not putting out more? Built to make 5, right? Oh, it looks like my machine stopped. Missing ingredients. You are not missing. Oh. Maybe you are. Wow, I'm glad I grabbed that aluminium because I am very low on it apparently. Didn't realize I was that low. I thought there was still like 2,000 in there. Oh, whatever. Tis a thing. Is a thing. Was a thing. A thingy thing. Okay. We're gonna try this camera thing one more time because it looks like I'm done coughing. But if I go into another coughing fit, then yeah, it's just not gonna, it's not gonna be a, or it is, yeah, not gonna be a thing. Yeah. So I got a little bit of that though, so let's go ahead and toss it down. And let's go ahead and declare use my link container for now. That way I can actually use stuff out of it. I think this is the same setup, right? Oh no, I was using galvanized and this is polished. Oh, no, let's just start here. How far out can I go? No, I kind of like that. It doesn't blend very well. I like that. I want to say it was like 2 gig, something like that. It wasn't Maybe, no, that can't be right. Let me look. Tell you what, let's find out, shall we? So let's go, where did I install that? I think I installed that on my M.2. Where is it? Higher looking. Bear with me. Where did it install to? Properties. Let's find out. Because I are confused now. Huh. I would have never imagined that. It actually installs to program data. Kind of weird. How big is the UU? Yeah, it looks like it. Tool universe, properties. On disk is 14.9 gigabytes, so 15 gig. Zetas, what are your system specs, by the way? Because this game can be fickle. Wee bit on the fickle side, laddie. Wait now, before that eats all my aluminium up. Oh, it's already working on another batch. Finish this off. Let's change that to galvanize. Galvanized blue steel. No, I don't want steel, I want aluminium. Galvanized black. Oh, yeah, there we go. Boy, we're matching. Okay, so that's the thing. We need more aluminum. Aluminum do I have in here? Whoops, wrong one. To be refined. Oh, well, I got some more of that, so I guess that's a thing. Bauxite, it's got a fair bit to go. And you need to go in here. Components. That. Are we out of basic power systems? I need to make basic power systems. Power! Yeah. How many connectors do I have? We need to make basic connectors. No! Rabbit hole, man. The rabbit hole. It's a thing. Not bad. Basically, rocking last gen, near top end Alienware. Okay, it could probably handle it pretty good then. I will warn you. Where you start in the game is not a good representation of performance in the game. Because you'll be like, why? Because the lag is horrible in the districts. Yeah, so if you decide to try it, and if you do decide to try it, I do have an affiliate link. Yeah, you can use that. Dang. Yeah, $6 for 20, or yeah, $6. Basically, derp, 3 months for $6 is pretty damn good. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so I need to make another one of these. Is this machine done with its stuff yet? It's about halfway. No, so the answer would be no. Quantum. I think one or two more of those would do it. I've got 2 more of those going, so that should be fine there. You know what? Let's go for a little flight, shall we? Let's mark a spot somewhere on the map here. Let's go toward the pole somewhere, like up there. Well, back to the kitchen for more of that wonderful wake-up juice. Get me some while you're at it. The scripting in this game is pretty freaking sweet too, because it's Lua scripted. You can do a lot with the scripting, including like write your own HUD interfaces and things like that, which is something I will be getting into eventually. Because I'm not a fan of this cockpit HUD here, because it's like right in your face. And then if you have the depth of field thing turned on, obviously you can't see it unless you look around, right? Which I feel is annoying. I want to see if I can attach one to the camera or something, because I feel like that would be a better decision. Or even just move them around, I don't know. Alright, so let's get up in the high atmo. That way we're not wasting fuel, because just like in real life, the higher you fly, the more economical it is on fuel, because, well, there's less air resistance. $2,000 meters. We'll go about 3,000 meters, I think. Yeah, it should be close enough. Now, it does take a minute to get places in this game. Like, to go to the other planets and stuff, you're talking like an hour, you know, multiple hour flight to get there. Except, you know, for like the moons around the planets, like it takes maybe 10 minutes or so to fly from here to Sanctuary Moon, which is that moon right there. All right, let's pull up the map. Let you guys see the map of the system. So, we're here. We are on Alioth. Hello, childling of mine. What is it that you require, good sir? Huh? Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. You be solid, my man. Oh, then get me some tea. I require something cold and liquidy. It could be possibly less liquidy, but needs to be liquidy of some sort. Anyway, so yeah, we're here. I've been out here to Thades, which took an hour to fly, which is crazy. I haven't been to Mattis yet. That's a little bit closer. Still gonna be about an hour though. I've been kind of trying to. Originally, I had like 1.8, 1.9 million of the in-game currency. Well, the game currency saved up. I was going to fly this warp-capable ship so I could have warp power, which I still might do, but I decided, you know what, I'm spending a lot of time on this planet. I didn't have a base here, so I dropped pretty much all of that money on setting up a base of operations to work with from. And I think I'm going to start, instead of just buying or selling ore, which is what I was doing. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your faces. I'm going to try like doing some industry stuff, making some things to sell. So, hence why I decided to go ahead and set up a base here on Sanctuary, even though, or on, not Sanctuary, Alioth. Dang, words, right? It's eventually Alioth, I think, may be a PvP zone. I'm pretty sure it will be. Yeah, words are hard. The Sanctuary Moon is a completely safe area. So, I'm like, meh, whatever. It's like, you know, Eve mixed with space engineers. I can build ships and wreck them all I want. And if I wreck them shooting at people, pew-pewing, that's, yeah, perfectly fine. If they shoot me, that's perfectly fine too. Turn our space thrusters off. I don't want to go too fast. Because I apparently was well, I wasn't looking, got up high enough for my space engines to start working. But yeah, it's a pretty big planet. That is the Ark ship. That thing's huge. That is what brought you to this planet after a 10,000 year cryosleep. More or less 10,000 years. It's like 9,000, some arbitrary number that they said. Which, I'm like, why didn't you just round it up? Did you just not want to be that guy that was always like, oh, well, 10,000 years ago. No, 9,997 years ago. Yeah, that's much better. But yeah, so they brought what's left of humanity to here. It's pretty neat. The cinematic is really, really cool. I really dig the cinematics in this game. We are doing 1,600 meters a second. Right, insert read a repulsive meme here. Exactly. Or, you know, anything else. For 10,000 years, we slept. I think it's a line from something. Not sure what. Aye, Zordo. You know what's funny about the read repulsive thing? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some Power Ranger up in it. Oh god, no, going too fast. Going too fast. We're going way too fast. Come on, let's get back down to a good atmospheric travel number, maybe? Don't hit atmospheres too much faster than 1,000 kilometers an hour. Bad things will happen. I may or may not know this from experience. It's quite possible I might know that from experience. Okay, so what I was about to say though, avatar, where's my avatar? Wait, no, that's the wrong menu. There we go. It really kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers movie suit. I'm the Purple Ranger. Hey. But this is kind of like, I think, iteration 1 of character customization. So yeah, I've thought about it, but you know, I like piloting, so I'm good with having to do that, because normally normally it's not a big deal. Where are my? I want trajectory mode. Okay. So you have like different displays in third person. This is showing the the force and that is being enacted on the ship from the various engines and whatnot. All my wings are supplying lift, yada yada yada. This one is your trajectory mode, which works kind of like it does in, say, like Kerbal. It just gives you an idea of which way you're moving and if you're in a stable orbit, yada yada yada. Which, you can totally do. You can totally put yourself in a stable actual orbit of a planet. Pretty neat, huh? I think so. The slingshot thing, man, the gravity turn, that is what hooked me on this game. When I was testing that first ship I built, that little fighter you guys saw, I was able to start picking up speed with my engines off while maintaining a stable orbit. I was just like, oh my god, this game is amazing. Take my money, what little bit of it I have, you can have it all, I don't care. Will you have my babies? Of course, there's like no loading screens flying between planets or anything like that. Everything's just kind of what you would expect. Excuse me. Hey, Mimius. I think I said that name right. If not, I butchered it and I apologize. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fan-freaking-tastic. But yeah, so yeah, Dual Universe is probably my favorite game ever at this point. Granted, I have been a big fanboy. I've been kind of waiting for it since 2016, since it was first kind of announced and the demo tech was shown off, and I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. So far, like I said, even with all the bugs and the things that keep going on with the server while they're smoothing out, I don't mind. That's what upset me. It's beta, and I think they had way more people jump in than they were expecting. Because, like, I saw a statistic the other day. Right now, the population is over what World of Warcraft's population was after, I think, 4 months at launch of vanilla. And they've achieved that population within a week and a half. So, yeah, that's pretty huge. Anyway, we're just cruising up here to the North Pole, a little biting. Well, I have things building back at the base. We're looking to check on my fuel. So, I'm gonna need to get some more sodium. If I can make some more space fuel. Look at the map. See how far we are from an outpost. Or, you know, another player's place. Okay, one to the right. So we'll cruise ahead a little bit more and then we'll jump. I don't like mining too close to someone else's claim. Because I feel like, you know, all these adjacent hexes within probably 2 rings of them have probably already been mined out. Actually, you know what? Let's just change up a little bit. Change directions, we should be good. Now, I gotta have a play around. Bognagus was able to get his HOTAS kind of working with the game, and I'm thinking about doing that. He was using... what was the name of the program he used to do it? I have it pulled up somewhere. No, not that web browser. That web browser. Oh gosh, no! Red alert! Red alert! Okay, we're good. Whew. Is this web browser? Like 2 different web browsers open. Yeah, Joy to Key. He was using a program called Joy to Key to map key presses to his HOTAS, and it worked quite well. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that. It would be kind of cool because that's something I've always wanted, like in say Imperion, to be able to use like my HOTAS or even, you know, Space Engineer. They need more games for HOTAS. Yes. Alright. Having a notification here. I was killed. Force respawn. Okay, yeah. Where are we? You know what? This looks like a pretty good area. Let's start setting down here. Ooh. Fast terrain, yo. Now, this ship has more air brakes than it really needs. I can pretty much stop on a freaking dime. Zoop. We just dropped from like 300 kilometers to 100 that quick. I really think I have... Well, I wouldn't say I have too much braking power, because when you're carrying a load, there is no such thing as too much braking power. I like the way the mining works in this game quite a bit too. So, that thing. The whole detection process. Okay, there we go. The whole, use a scanner to try and pin down the ores you need. It's got a long range and a short range function. And then when you get within X amount of meters, based on your skill, you switch to another detector to actually pinpoint the ore. Kind of a cool process, in my opinion. Oh, all right. Well, let's pull up our detector here. What do we? We're on short range. Let's flip that. Do another quick scan. Wow. I picked a great place to land. Why'd you guys talk me into landing here? I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, there we go. I started to say if I really wanted to, I could pick up these surface stones, which you can get like easy 2 ores. Doing that too, if you know what you're looking for. What did I say I needed? Really, I need everything, but I kind of want to focus on... Yeah, that. We're actually pretty close to it too. Oh yeah, it's great. You know, sometimes you get the whole like pending thing, you know, pending action or whatever, but I like the system in general. But I mean, they're working on it. It's so much better than it has been all week. Today is whatever they did to the server with the server upgrade. I Nova Cork, you guys did a wonderful job. Say it. Because mining is so much better. But yeah, it's a pretty cool system. It reminds me of a bit from another game. It's like there are so many little nuances that are like, oh, that's just like in this game, and in this game. I appreciate those little nuances too. And it's such a unique game, even though it's very familiar in so many different aspects. I think that's what the appeal is, because it's hit on like nail on the head for all the various games that I like to play and the parts of them that I like the most. Oop, wrong way. So, like, how many alarms did I set for today? Hey, Googly Moogly. No, no, Google, I was not talking to you. No. And I didn't say anything about Trovo. Why? Why, Google? Are you? What? Are you? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Here we go. Whoop. Too far, too fast. Okay, so we could probably switch to short range now. There we go. Basically, for my skills, right when I get usually about 25 or so, I can start using my detector or the pinpointer, whatever it's called. I don't know. I think it's the detector. This is the detector. The other one is the scanner. All right, so we're kind of flatlining here. So let's pick a direction, get our bearing. This is, yes, it's setting off your inner dwarf. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, so let's go east. Hey, you know, I've never tried. I wonder if I can use the flattening tool, even though I don't own this land. I gotta try it. Can I? That thing? Oh, it is a thing. If I really wanted to, I could make some nice smooth paths. Cool. I hadn't tried that before. And oh yeah, I can definitely use my detector now. And look at, oh, I thought I was saying straightforward magically. I'm like, I am such a good dwarf. Below me. Okay. Is it above me? Gotta be right in here somewhere. Behind me? Turn that light off. I don't really need the light, but if you look on the right side there, it popped up kind of your angle. And I use that so much. I wish I could activate that, just that part of the UI without the light being on. What is this stuff? For real? What is it? This is perplexing. But we're like right super close to it. Supposedly. Ah! How many times did I do that? How many times did I look down? Not a very big deposit, but it'll do, donkey. It'll do. I swear I did. Let's make big holes. There it is. Aluminum, iron, and coal are like, I think, the 3 most used tier 1 ores in the game. I think iron being the top, I want to say. Maybe aluminum's the top? I don't know. It might be pretty close between them, but you need a lot of steel. I do mean a lot of steel in this game, and obviously steel is iron and coal. So you use a lot of iron. A lot of iron. I'm good. I mined like 10,000 kiloliters of iron yesterday, so I think I'm pretty set on that. Never look up, right? Ah! And your mining skills will dictate how large this circle that you're seeing here being raycasted can get. And you can also do skills to increase your mining yield, your range, etc., etc. Oh, and I don't have my container linked. No! I'm gonna actually have to dig myself back up. And probably end up coming back down here. Excuse me. I really kind of like the whole cheesy link container teleport back up. Yeah, I know. It's because I was doing all the stuff around the base area in the containers, and I forgot to relink the container on my ship. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe we might be able to soak up this all this aluminum before I dig up, because you know it's not a huge deposit, so it's possible. Let's see how much space we got. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I also like the fact that you have a, you know, kind of an automatic mode for your digging tools. Instead of having to just continuously hold down left click. Nice thought. It really makes mining go so much faster. So I think what I'm going to be doing, I don't know how well they sell, but like I said, I'm getting ready to start doing industry to try and make a bit of profit. I think I'm going to start making medium containers and trying to sell those. And maybe some flight elements, because let's face it, everybody's buying flight elements. Yeah, 32, let's do 50. I like being greedy with my angles. Just had a thought. The server is going to freak the F out with Starbilly and the Cap, the Super Cap class. There's already some pretty darn big ships in the game. Already some pretty darn big ones. Oh, have they? Alright, well, then we'll do engines. Engines and wings, things like that. I don't think I want to do larges because those just take so bloody long to make. Maybe we'll do some like medium size engines and whatnot. Well, you know, every little bit of experience helps. I appreciate the input for sure. Because honestly, I haven't studied the market all that much. Actually, really the first time I used the market was just the other day when I dropped it like 1.8 million buying crap for my Alioth base and the TCU. All right. Now, I declare you a linked container. That problem solved. All right, let's go ahead and reset this. And switch to long range, because that would be good. I feel like whatever they did the other day made the sun work a little bit wonky, though. Because I don't... Ooh, hello. So this then, I think that's coal. I believe that might be coal. But, because I don't really remember seeing a bunch of sunlight actually shining through the voxels in the cave, so I don't know. I feel like they may have done something there. Alright, we dug down a little bit. A lot of these are not super deep. I know there's tier 2 on Alioth, some tier 2 ores, and they are really deep. Like starting around 500 meters or so. So, we don't like east. Do we like west? Oh, a pending operation. See those that meant. Haven't seen too many of those. So it's not completely solved, but it's like 100% times better. That is for sure. There's like a fly buzzing around in here. It is driving me crazy. Okay, so looks like we're flattening out again. Maybe I will need to go deeper. Oh no, it's kind of going down. Let's change our incline angle. Go to, I don't know. Yeah, that's good. See what that does for us. Nope, that's going back up. That's going back up. So, you know what? We're going to go this way. And that's flattening out. Okay. Try going south a little bit, maybe. Ah, yeah, there we go. Looks like south is the winner. We're just at the tippity tip top of the short range scanner now, so that's good. No, we moved outside of the link container. I think I can still put stuff in it though. I think I just have to manually do it. Hey, we're onto something here. Let's go ahead and switch to this. Oh look, I found it, and it's hematite. I was wrong. You know, more iron. That's always good. Are we max size? Yeah, we're max size. that snow off there. Come on. Not a bad chunk of iron. Man, I had a really large pool chunk. I didn't even know they could like spawn on top of each other last night, but I hit a huge chunk of coal and quartz mixed together. It was neat. That was like 3 trips back and forth between my base to mine it all out. Luckily, it was just like a couple hexes off of my base, so I didn't really have to go too terribly far. I could have probably slapped another cargo container on my ship and gingerly made my way back and forth. But I did a redesign on it and reduced the amount of cargo I was carrying, because I did have 3 small containers on it, and I just did not have the thrust for it. I mean, I could do it, but there was way more crashes involved than I would particularly have liked. And the last time I crashed, it destroyed every single element on my ship, including my core. I mean, like everything. So I spent an hour having to repair everything. It was horrible. So I'm like, yep, we're going to reduce this to cargo. I'll just have to be ginger and run back and forth quite a bit more and waste more fuel. So, Mimios, have you been to any of the other planets? The only one I've been to is Fades. Which is really cool. Really like the big crack down the center of the planet. Go ahead and start mining some of this up. Just mining on Alioth? Yeah. Mining on Alioth is pretty good. Not gonna lie. There's some of the... What is it that they don't have on Beatties? My org was looking at something. There was something that was... You could easily get here on Alioth, but is price gouged all the heck and back on Beatties. Like, you know, here on Alioth, it's... You know, I just don't remember what it was, but I want to say it was like something like 40 or 50 per unit. And then on Beatties, it's 200 per unit for the thing. So yeah, theoretically, you could make a profit just by buying it off the market and taking it to Beatties and putting it on their market. It was huge. And then I know Mattis has sulfur, which I think a lot of people are kind of getting geared up toward doing the PPU stuff. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to go out there and mine some sulfur, come back, refine it, and put it on the market. Probably make a pretty good penny doing that, but I kind of want to wait until I have a little bit more cargo capacity before I do that. Because I feel running out there with just a single small container is not going to be worth it. Uh-oh, server. Please server. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, maybe. There's no way I've only mined 200 units. Or 200 liter, rather. There's no way. I think the server might be having a hiccup. Could be a complete and total thing. May be occurring. Yeah. Server hiccup incoming. Prepare thyself. Your ship is just a large container. Yeah, if I had a large container, I'd probably go out there. I'd probably go do that, but I'm just using a small. Actually, even if I could strap a medium container on there, I'd probably have enough engines to do a ship carrying with a medium container, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Granny, welcome back. How'd your recording session go? And what were you recording? Apparently, we're in the middle of a server hiccup at the moment. So I get to stare at this lovely chunk of iron, and that's pretty much it at the moment. Hey, we're collecting stuff again. Thank you, Granny, for fixing everything. You showed up and I can buy it again. I'm totally down with that. Bit done so far in MC mod. Which mod are you playing? Ain't gonna lie, I haven't been watching a whole lot of YouTube videos lately. So I'm way behind on your stuff. As I am, like, so many other people's stuffs. No! Pending operation, how dare you! Go away! No! No, no, no! No. No. You're trying to execute too many operations at once. That's not my fault that you can't multitask as well as I can. How dare you prosecute me for my efficiency? Okay. If this keeps up, they're gonna probably end up doing another reboot. Hey, the bog is on, I think. Hey. Gotta say hey to him. Still in queue, and that's happening? Yeah. I mean, it could be the queue. It could be, you know, extra rest depending on how many people are trying to jump in real quick all at the same time. It seems like it's just coming in short waves. So we may be good, right? I believe they're using Amazon's AWS system because of the way the servers scale. And, you know, I don't think anybody's done that with AWS yet, so I'm sure Amazon is like, oh wait, right, I gotta try. Can I please move this? Please move this. Wait. Nonde o baka? Huh? My link container disappeared? Normally it's just there and grayed out. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's do this then, because I gotta come back for more. On a side note, I'm kind of surprised you're not mining from the top down. You know, I like to be different. I like to be different. Yeah, that's my excuse. I just kind of start mining from whatever side I come in on, to be honest. Because it's not too big of a deal. We're at 51% angle. That'll work. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, Zetas here is what you would call a professional dwarf. Yeah. Yeah, the first rule of Minecraft, always mine down, right? Just dig straight down. Okay, that's not very deep, so that's fine. How am I outside of the range of my link container? It shouldn't be that far. I feel like right here, right? Yeah, this should totally be inside the range of my link container. Did it just become unlinked? No, that's weird. Because I'm on the, I have like level 4 training of that range. It's the skill that lets you increase your link range. So yeah, I should totally have still been in range of that. Let's move over. Yeah, shush. I don't care about violating no dang mass requirement. Ooh, hoo ha. You'll get over it. You'll get over it, Chip. Hey, Sundial. Welcome, my man. How you doing today? Let's just drop right. We passed it. Less of a rule of games like this where ore veins are literal veins instead of just a couple blocks outside. Yeah, that's true. I think it was when the server was not saying about. First rule mining, there are no rules. Okay, so now we're within range of the container. That's fine. Oh, I'm full anyway. Let's, I guess, just I want to come all the way back out here for this. I mean, I probably should finish it off because I hate it when I run into a node that someone just kind of left. Yeah, there's no lava, at least on this planet. There might be on other planets because, you know, unlike games that will not be mentioned here, they have liquid in this game. There's water that flows and is not frozen in giant chunks on the planets. Yeah, I won't name that game. No, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Space Engineer. Let's see, current destination, blah blah blah. Let's just name this exclamation point so I can come right back out here. And then let's go back to Kirsten 1. Okay, the flies in my room. What flying? How do they do that? My door's closed. The windows are closed. And now all of a sudden, there was just one. Now there's 3. Why? Oh yeah, I hope I put my gear up here. I get mixed results on that. It feels like sometimes having my gear down affects my flight characteristics, and sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, it's a thing. I know not all of the elements are working the way they will be working later down the road. Like, you can just put brakes anywhere and on any position and they work. You can put like lift elements, like ailerons and wings and stuff. They can be blocked and they work. So it does take into consideration aerodynamics, actually, because it does calculate wind resistance and friction and things like that. Think of this, more or less, it kind of has a light, I would say the light version of Deadly Reentry, the mod I love so much for Minecraft. For Minecraft, yeah, that's right. Space Engineers. All the people talking about Minecraft. Nah. So, you know, you do have to worry about some of that stuff. And if you do hit a planet too fast, you're going to have a bad day. As soon as you hit that atmosphere, you're going to have a bad day. That depends on the mass of your ship, your profile, how fast you're traveling. Like I've hit a planet in my fighter, I can hit hit ammo at around 1500 and not worry about it. But like the first iteration of this ship, which was a lot bigger and had more, containers and mass, if I hit atmo anything above 1000, I had a bad day. Obviously, that's coming from space. I actually know someone in one of my orgs that has actually taken damage leaving the planet's atmosphere too fast. So that was impressive to me. Like, how do you do that? How fast were you going? If I move that resurrection node, There's some voxels around this thing. This look a lot like what is that ship in Star Citizen that has it's a fighter, but it has like a turret in the middle of it, and so it has this big circle ring on the top. That anyway, it would look a lot like that ship. At least from the top down, underside. That's a little different. Hello, daughter of mine. Why do you slam open door and then close it? You are a weird child. I have said so. Therefore, it is. I have spoken. Yeah. You could save some mining by installing Ex Nihilo. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get Ex Nihilo. I like the mining in this game, though. And fly to new and exotic places. Mine all the ore. Go home. Refine all the ore. Go mine more ore. I spent like 3 days doing nothing but mining and then just selling the ore. And it was good profit. Even for T1. Just T1 mining. And I wasn't even doing like sell orders. I was just doing quick sale. So if you're more patient than I, probably doing sell orders, you could make a decent amount. Alright, so let's throttle down some. Conserve that fuel. Maybe I actually want to leave Atmo because that's quite a distance to go still. Well, you can't, sadly. That's one thing you cannot do in this game. You cannot put industry machines on a ship. So, because that was one of my first thoughts too. I'm like, you know, if I just built a ship with a refinery on it, that would be pretty good. Well, you know, they're trying to balance the game out. You know, make you travel back and forth for the inevitable PvP when it, you know, really starts heating up. At least that's what I think. I mean, PvP is in right now. But anywhere inside this blue zone, there is no PvP. Once you get outside this blue zone into these further reaches, then yeah. Yes, your ship uses fuel. There is actually 3 different types of fuel because there's 3 different types of engines. I have 2 of them installed. So I have atmospheric fuel, and then I have space fuel for my space engines. And there's also rocket engines, which requires rocket fuel. So. Kind of, you know, since it does take into consideration aerodynamics, air friction, etc., resistance, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of like in real life, the higher you fly up in the air, the less resistance you get, therefore, the more fuel you can conserve. I wish it was as simple as that. No, you actually have to make fuel. Depending on what it is, depends on the resources it takes. Like the atmospheric fuel actually uses coal, hydrogen, and oxygen mixed together. I believe that's right. Let's look. Crafting fuel. Nitron fuel. There we go. So no, it's silicon, carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen to make it. And then like the space fuels, there's 4 different tiers of it. So, and depending on the tier, it dictates what mineral you use for it. I used a lot of what's the X2 space fuel, which uses sodium. Since I was lucky and had a Nator deposit on my sanctuary base. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm... Okay, there we go. We're gaining altitude again. I may have reached my limits here. soon as you drop below 0.1 Gs, your space engines will start kicking in and working. So, and that should be right around 4,000 meters, give or take, on this planet. I'm really not sure what can entirely dictates that, because like on Thades, it's a kind of a low gravity world. It's only 0.3 Gs. But you have to get up a little ways away from the surface before the space engines will kick in. You told me that the future we have not succeeded in lowering our carbon footprint. Well, we probably have, but since this is a a whole new solar system, we're like, whatever, we got this. Let's do it. Let's add in some more carbon because there's not enough carbon pollution on this planet. So let's just do it. Yeah. Let's see, so I think I might be too heavy. I actually think I might have to add a little bit more thrust if I want to leave Atmo on this ship with load. Let's see how we're looking. Alright, can we maybe 75? Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get a little higher. For maybe 26, 27. Yeah, we're just not gonna hit it. I just don't have enough thrust. That's fine. We'll see where we top out at and just kind of rock it. Like 29:30. That'll do. Hold on, I want to get steady here. There we go. Bust down. Okay, everyone, party at Zetas' house. Woohoo! Bring a shovel. We're going to be mining in his backyard. Yeah! Let's do it. Mining trip at Zetas'. All right. I nominate Cocky to bring snacks. All those in favor, say aye. That counts as a house. Having a hole in the ground, as long as you have internet, it counts as a house. It could be like a dumpster, but if you've got fiber, I count it. Oh. Let's see, 79, I think right around 50K we'll start descending. I think that's the plan. Six times it 30. Okay, cool. Ooh, cool, man. Cool. I have something I need to do around 4:30ish. I really gotta kind of keep track of the time. Vegeta. Vegeta. Are we there yet? Yeah, well, you know, you gotta stay regular, especially in these days, yo, with all these great games that make it where you want to sit here forever, unless you get like a big bucket and cut a hole in your chair, and then like, yeah, that might work. But okay, come on, go faster. Chip used to make the Kessel run in, you know, in 10 parsecs. The views are great, though. I'm moving. It just doesn't feel like it. Even though we're traveling at, you know, 289 kilometers an hour. What is that, like 190-ish miles per hour-ish? 80? I don't know. Conversion in head is hard, okay. Trying to level out some. Yeah, a lot of interference with my Bluetooth today. It's weird. It actually says anything. I wish I had a zoom function. I like, you know, trying to read small text in video games because it tends to be entertaining. Yes, daughter of mine, what is it that you wish it required of me at this very moment of time? What? Huh? What? Cookie? Do I look like I have a cookie? I am not a cookie. He says I am a cookie. What are you, Majin Buu? Cookie! Chocolate! Chocolate! Whatever. No, you can't beat me up.
How are you?
Why am I up? I've been up for hours. I know it's only 2. No! But I'm streaming. It's not bedtime. You gotta make me. No. No. Fine. It's bedtime. I don't want All right, Mom. Han Solo quote always annoyed me till I realized that he was crazy. Button? There. Thanks. I think orders in minutes. Alright, where are we at? 53k I'm out. Das Arc ship in distance. I really need to go visit one of the Alias other moons because I haven't been there yet. I think I need to add some more engines to this thing though, because if I go up there, I plan on coming back with something. Because let's see, what does Spoon 4 have on it? Full Hematite Rhodonite. Ooh, it has Rhodonite? Okay, what's Moon 1 got? Columbite. I don't even know what Columbite is. Sanctuary, it says has no ores, which is not accurate at all. Columbite. Rhodonite. What do those refine into? Figure that out when I'm not flying. Oh no. Wait, it was Bog? Bog broke the servers? Wait, Bog, I think we talked about this. I'm disappointed. Alright. Get this stuff and then figure it out from there. I mean, I guess... Oh, wait, I need space fuel. I don't want to go too terribly far. I'm a low on it. But I guess we could just fly up there and maybe do a half load or something, because we could probably break Atmo with at least a half load. I guess we could try that, maybe. Well, I also think I need to try and recenter my resurrection node. That looks a little off. Dead serious in universe, Kessel is close to a cluster of closely packed black holes. And our mad lad Hans flew through said that mass. You know, with the Star Wars universe, black holes may not be nearly as deadly as they are in real life. You know, might be a thing. I mean, think about it. How many times was Luke outside of the vessel not wearing a spacesuit? You know, he was just fine. Hanging from a bit on Cloud Planet. What do you want now? Ah, we have an escapee. We have an escapee, Zadis. You know what we have to do is escapees here. We love them and we hug them and we squeeze them and we call them George. Yeah, are you going places? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Can you give me some more tea after you put the escapee back in prison? Okay. I really like playing with the depth of field on. At least when I'm running around on the ground. In the air, it's a little bit annoying just because the HUD isn't clear. I mean, I can kind of see what's going on, but I like to be able to read the stats. You know, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What are we doing on fuel efficiency? This thing is pretty fuel efficient. Not gonna lie. I'm pleased with that, at least. But, you know, again, I don't have any voxels on it. It's pretty much just a few voxels with the rest of the elements. What are you doing, girl?
Mighty banana.
Yeah, sure you are.
It's not working.
I have trained my computer to
I am the
ignore my
almighty
children.
banana.
Get.
I win.
Kids. Can't eat them. Can't sell them on eBay. What are you doing? What's wrong? Now, bear with me a second, guys. I gotta apparently take care of something. Oh god, I'm gonna overshoot. Oh no. I'm gonna overshoot. I'll switch scenes in a second, guys. This is the ooh. I mean, you can kind of see what's going on. Oh bueno. Okay, come on. Let's eh. Okay, we've made it. Sort of. Oh my god, crash. I might crash it. That was kind of a steep angle. I really changed it pretty quick. Oh, I got. Yeah, okay. At least I designed that part good. Wow. Okay. The old iteration, that would have been deadly. Right there. Woo! Woo! Let's a little this way, please. Why am I... What is going on here? Maybe I'm stuck on something I can't see. I might have missed some voxels when I'm slotting in and stuff. Here. Those up and... Come on. You know what? Whatever. Any parking job you can walk away from. There has to be something here. Alright. Let's deposit some stuffs. Okay. Oh, and put our other 2 metal industries out. Yeah. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put those out. And that made you cringe. You weren't the one flying. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna die. Is some people gonna die? Oh no! Now that should make you cringe. That stuff in there. That stuff in there. Power systems, are you done with what you were doing? You are done. Fly. 100. Made you reach for a blaster that wasn't there. Oh no! Alright, so we got that going. Let's we got all the ore here. We did do that. The bauxite and the hammer. We did. My nanobot. Okay. Alright. Build mode. Where am I gonna put? I need some voxels. I need some voxels. Do I have any kind of resemblance of voxel somewhere? Because we're doing some things and stuffs. That's only 4 meters, 50 meters. I don't like. Oh, okay, I got that. I got that. Good. You know, we'll use that. I made this, and I didn't like the pattern. Use it for shelving. That'll be good. That'll work. That's something to do with it. Alright. Where do I want to put these other metalwork? I guess I could put them above the honeycomb because I'm not going to be using that. Dude, this iron here. Let me show you this. This is. It was a purple. It was like dyed. What is this? Dyed purple or military? Yeah, purple painted iron. This is a no bueno. I do not like it. Can't make me put this on display anywhere. Why am I? Oh. Not enough material. My. Oh wait. I don't have a select. There you go. That. Look at this. I am not using this for a runway. This is just ooh. Ooh. Shelves, whatever. I'm okay with that. I'll use it for shelving. Because they will be patching it eventually, so you know things actually have to be kind of supported. But I mean, technically these are supported because they're sitting on each other's bounding model. That's a thing. But I went ahead and set up my refiners. There's actually voxels underneath that upper row. We're gonna probably do something here. Let's go ahead and just back. Go there. God, this just looks so horrible. It really, really does. Oh, yuck. Oh. We're gonna swap this out for wood shelving eventually, I think. Dang. Put a layer underneath here, so it looks like it's supported by god awfulness. This old. Oh. Pending operator. Now, I guess we can put the other two above this thing. Let's. About the same height. And then again. No, we might be able to get away with this sticking out on there. Can we do it? Will it blend? Switch to the right tool, he said. Okay, that will work. Oops. It's gonna be a little. They're gonna be a little higher. I guess I could stack them maybe side by side. Because I think going up is gonna be a little bit much. Try and keep them in a resemblance of them. I don't know. I mean, eventually I'm gonna redo all this, but for right now, while I'm getting this area set up, I think this works. Go ahead and place that finally. Quick, let's throw another here. Just run 9 of this god off. Go there, and where is your needle tool? Oh, I have that in the basement. You know how it is. Down is horrible unless you have that one sound mod installed, which I don't. So you know. Okay. All my metalwork industry stuff complete. I have now 5 of these guys. I can make lots of screws, pipes, and hydraulics. Whatever else I need. Next, I need to make, I don't know, 2 more of these guys. I want 3 of the electronics things. Let's take a look at that recipe. I might have everything. That one ready. Next, this no, I need to make basic electronics and robotic arms. Okay. Okay, robotic arm, I always forget. That's metalwork. These you actually making the electronics assembly thing. What is really enough? Because, you know, everything in this game takes time to craft. So, like, once I get the get to the point of being able to put this thing together, that's like a 30-minute craft right there. So, you know, while things are crafting, run out and do more mining. So otherwise, they're standing around your base going, Raid Shadow Legends. So. I can have, with the nice thing is now, I can have one of these guys working on robotics, which I think the robotic arm. Lex? Yes, no? Oh no, just some basic components? Okay. So I need just bake. I need another one of these, like stat though. I need basic power systems. Well, no. Okay. But let's stop that recipe. Indeed. I think I needed, what, 25 per, right? Yeah, 25. So I need 50 of those, so yeah. Which is, and it only makes one. Now let's go ahead. Heavy 400 components, 600 polycarbonate. How much do I have? Got plenty of polycarbonate. I would definitely need more basic components. Okay. Go ahead, but let's go ahead and 50 for now. Yeah. Alright, that should be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and expand the core a little bit while we're studying. And like, pop this in. And this guard really quick. Kind of like this stuff. I think I might weave it in. I haven't decided what I want for my landing pad. I know what I'm going to do for the landing pad. That'll be later on. Oh wait, that's this stuff. I made too much of this stuff. But we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. Helps. Maybe we'll put a dividing wall or something. I mean, obviously, it's something that I plan on doing anyway. Because, you know, what proper bunker doesn't have walls? It's going to be a bunker. Eventually, all this stuff will probably go to a lower level anyway. And I'll just have like a deposit container up top that'll link down to everything below. I thought. Don't know if I want to do elevators though or make upper ramps. I have a consideration I need to think about. Okay, let's go ahead. Some stuff there. I guess I got 39 meters of this stuff left. Almost. Now theoretically, I maybe drop down my large assembler. Ooh, hey. Hey. That large assembler. I'm here, beastie. Let me put you to work. Hey, come back. Oh. Oh, come back. Don't run away from me. What the hell? Oh. Hitting the wrong button. I'm like, why can't I rotate this? What is going on here? Good. I'll leave enough space to walk off a little bit, you know? Hanging off the edge a little bit. Let's... But yeah, I think that'll... Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, this thing is so big. It is huge. Gimongous. Oh. We have the big man. Yeah. Elements. You make under furniture in this. Antennas. Apes. Piloting elements. High-tech transportation. Anti-grav generator. That takes a lot of bits. Wow. Warp. Advanced magnets. Common screw. Advanced stand. Oh, that'll take a while. The apple. 216 screws, 125 basic injector. You know, honestly, not horrible. a lot less than I was actually expecting. Go military. Big step. I gotta do some calculations later. I might start selling large atmosphere. Not a bad way to set prices. And it helped. Oh, dynamic Facebook. Okay. Oh, you can make the large dynamic. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's check my inputs and outputs and the throughputs and the inputs and the Oompa Loompas. Let's put this up. Doesn't sound good. You know what? Whatever. It works. It's not bad. Not horrible. It'll do. It'll do that. I swap out the refueling tool for my platinum. And I forget, I'm like, where's my fueling tool? It was here. No, it was here. Okay. Thanks. Addable. Oh. Have the right fuel selected for the job. Now I have my chemical refinery, but to keep a constant stock, which is also really nice. You know, a maintain order for everything. Wait, oh no, I changed the configuration. I had this set to maintain like 1,000 liters of fuel. Yeah. I think I need to put air on me. Like, this thing seems very cool. Over there. This is my space fuel, though, because that too. Kind of tempted to go to one of the moon. I almost kind of need to stick around so I can babysit these projects. Oh no. This is gonna, let's see, it takes 43 to make. That takes what? About a minute each. We have a second this. Being eat. Products. Industry M. Yeah, there we go. We did robotic arms. Basically got that. Fixed it. 131. Good. Let's go ahead and set up some maintain orders. We'll have this one pipes. Pipe. And at least what, 200? Oh, I think that sounds reasonable, right? Oh, I'm not. I can't do go there. Doesn't make. Good, now we need next. Alright, so now let's link our outputs. Here, I need to organize, I need to figure out the best way setting up all these inputs and outputs. Logistics is not my strong suit, not gonna lie. Okay, now they should all be lit. Right? I think so. I'm gonna go with yes until, you know, one of them says, "You don't have a link." Alright, so just right. That's the input. I just bloody did that. Undo. There. Now we're happy. And we're gonna have you maintain. We want to maintain 200 times. Oh no, that's in the thingy with the jigger. Okay. You know what? Let's look up. I guess I need to figure out what I'm going to produce. That will be the first step. What kind of production do I want to do? Try and make. If containers are falling, we don't want to. Guess I could make atmospheric engine, maybe space engine. Injectors, combustion tubes. 50,000. They go for 50K. So, compare that to a and what is it? Let's look. Hydraulics to basic arch. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I almost still think it'd be versus at least for now. Sorry, I mean we can vary stock, that's for sure. And do some medium containers. We need to maintain some hydraulics. Let's say we want to have 2 containers producing at all times. Let's okay, 125 or 100 with 250 hydraulics. How's the calculator? times 4. That's easy. That's 1,000. So we need to maintain 1,500 steel. Like I said, you always do. Let's go ahead and set up our smelter over here. Might be. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably a good idea too. But anyway, what are we missing right now? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need. There we go. Maintain 1,500 steel. That's doing its thing. I mean, I guess I could go buy a couple alternatives, maybe. 1, 2. I don't know if I want 3 or if I want 2. Well, let's see how much they pretty broke. Count. Alter. 255. Got 85. I've only got 86k. Oh. So I guess we could only actually buy one? District 1 marketplace. I attempted to do this, but also I didn't really want to go to the district till later because of what happened last time I was streaming. But you know, I don't know. You know, part of this today's stream is just kind of testing out the current settings I'm rocking in OBS, and since it's also the release candidate for OBS, and see if I figured out a way to minimize the lag that I get when I'm streaming when I go to a district. Because well, I kid you not, last time it was a complete slideshow. I was getting 1.5 FPS. I felt like it was so bad, so bad. There was another Dual Universe YouTuber that showed up in my computer to say hi. Right at that time, he was like, nope, I'm out. I don't know what's going on with this stream, but it's a shit show, and I'm leaving. And I was like, oh. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do we go pick up another smelter, and then I only need to build one? Because I mean, ultimately, I'm gonna be re-upping my in-game currency anyway, because I'm selling things. So I don't mind spending it. Plus, you know, we get 100,000 every day, or 24,000. 24,000. We got 100,000 every 24,000 every 24 hours. So I don't mind spending 55k to alleviate the time restraint on that takes to build all. Because the more things I have, the quicker I can build. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario. We go to the district. It's a shit show. I turn around and leave instead of trying to fight my way to the market, and I go back later. Let's head to the closest district. So let's try this. I mean, it's gonna be laggy. I'm not expecting amazing performance by any means. But if it's not horribly laggy, then it'll work. As long as I'm getting an FPS that's good enough to be able to move around with. I mean, that's kind of the important bit right here, because I couldn't really do that last time. Oh yeah, and engines have warm-up time too, so they got like in real life, they have to warm up before you can actually start one. And yes, I flew through a tree. They disabled. Apparently, tree collisions were a thing in alpha, and they decided for the beta they were going to disable it. because I guess everybody in Alpha was just continuously wrecking because of trees. To which I say, get good, son. But, you know, since there are no tree collisions, I just completely freaking ignore them. If they haven't turned that back on, it's going to be at least 3 or 4 days of me going, smack tree, dang it. Smack tree, dang it. So there are pre-built ships you can buy in the game, and you can buy them from the districts. And there's player selling ships in these districts. Some pretty cool designs that people have come up with. I really like. But there is one in the shop that I want to go ahead and buy. I'm going to redesign it. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to pretty much probably immediately tear it apart completely and redesign it, because to me, it looks like a mix of Iron Man's MK1 helmet and a moldy baked potato with a bite out of it. So, yeah. I'm like, yeah, no. I mean, it kind of has that Dominic's-ish shape from Eve, I guess you could say. But it's not good. It's not a good. But I want it because it has a warp drive. And it will eliminate the need of crafting a freaking warp drive. I pretty much really just want to buy it for parts. I can't wait till salvaging is in the game, because then I'm gonna, fit up something and just go looking for wrecks to salvage all over the verse. Here at Neo-Cryptic Junkyard and Retreat, you can have a glorious oil bath while looking at the smoldering wreckage of ships that we are taking apart, repurpose. We recycle everything. That oil you'll soak in it? Yeah, that's hydraulic fluid. But yeah, so when salvaging's in, that's gonna be fun. I really enjoy that. Because I bought a couple of pre-built ships from the ship shop already, mostly just for parts. Because I could buy it, I could fly it home, then I could tear it apart and reconfigure it. Even though I'm not really using any voxels right now. Just a bare minimums, just so I can keep things light. I mean, voxels don't weigh much to your ship build, and they were going to be super important during PvP. But right now, so I'm not worrying about that. I'm just mining and trying to get my my grips in the game. Okay, we're getting close to the district. This is when things may or may not go good. I mean, as soon as I get down here a little closer, it's definitely gonna. Ooh, I'm already starting to hit some lag, so let's slow her down. It's not slideshow like the last time I came here while streaming, so that is at least good. I'd say I'm getting like 10 FPS. Take her down for a landing. Try not to land on anyone. Yes, I know I'm entering no fly zone. Thank you. Hi. Don't mind me. Hey! Cyberito, thank you so much for your follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the crew, my friend. How are you doing? How are you enjoying Dual Universe? Have you played it? I'm freaking addicted. You know what? We're just getting out. We're just getting out. Let the ship land itself. There we go. Okay. So, all right. This is livable. This is livable. Last time I was here while streaming, it was quite literally a complete 1.5 FPS slideshow. So, I can understand that. I can understand this is, or I can live with this. It was causing OBS to freak out really bad too. Part of that was GTX voice, part of that was my settings, I think. So let's see, what's that? Where are we going? Market. Ring of the market. That is at District 1 for 55. Okay, so we're going to 1. I don't even know which one this is. Find out. Is the stream? Yeah, the stream is laggy because I'm at the district, and yeah, it's really gets. I'm at 2. Okay, it gets really bad when I'm here. These areas are just so heavy. If you look at the mini map at the top right, you can see all the ships and everything are parked everywhere. That contributes greatly to the lag. I don't know if they've implemented the system in yet for auto garbage collection, because eventually there's a bunch of criteria, and a lot of these ships will just kind of disappear after about 3 hours. So District 1, I said, right? So as soon as we get out of here, it'll go back to a nice smooth 60 FPS. But while I'm in this area, it is Garbo FPS. Which sadly, this is kind of like where you spawn in at the game too. So the very first impression of the game for new players is not great, because the FPS is so horrible at the districts right now. Dude, it is awesome. I'll tell you what, I've been waiting for this game since 2016 when it was announced. I thought it was going to be amazing, and even though there is a lot of bugs and performance issues right now because it is the early beta, I am absolutely loving it. And honestly, for the price, it's not bad. I mean, you pay 20 bucks for 3 months of game time. That's it. You don't actually have to purchase the game. You just do the sub and you're good to go. If you do decide to try it though, I do have an affiliate link. You know, be happy to give you if you want it. Not gonna force it on you, of course. Yeah, that would just be rude. But yeah, I love this game. Let's see, so 55, let's buy from that order. Wow, it's lagging me hard. Not even want to buy it here. There we go. Just want one. Just give me one. So I can grab this, get back to where we landed, and GTFO out of here. Yeah, when I'm not streaming, I get roughly 30-ish FPS around here. Like right now, I am getting, well, OBS is reporting 36, but it does not feel like 30 at all. It feels like I'm getting like, I don't know, 15? I want to say 15. Oh, right, teleporter, wrong way. Let's see, and I parked at District 2. Yeah, it is definitely potato level. This is how I played World of Warcraft way back in the day. Way back in vanilla. This is what my performance was like in WoW. And not just in, like, you know, the major cities. That's where what the performance was everywhere. Not off. I don't know. Hey, turning off my light seems to have saved me a couple of FPS. That's not. That's better. A little bit, anyway. Where did I park? Anyone remember? Oh, that's it. Stop. Let's look at this. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? A whole lot? Until I see the front. Never mind. I was gonna say from the profile. Yeah, this game, if you is like Space Engineers, Imperial Galactic Survival, EVE Online, Satisfactory. If they all got together and had a love child, that's what this game is. Yeah, outer edge of the platform, that's what I thought. I mean, I can just set it here. I mean, this game has got like elements of so many different other games that just all are in the right spot. I have lost so much I have lost so much sleep to this game in the like 2 weeks I've been playing it now. Like I've pulled more all-nighters in those 2 weeks than I have in typically 6 months. It was like eat, play game, play game, play game, eat, play game, play game, play game, sleep for a few hours, rinse, repeat. All right, let's get out of the district like crazy fast. There is a ship shop here. You can purchase them, and you can purchase them from other players because you know it's a player-driven economy, so you can buy parts, all the market parts on the market. Well, right now there's some bots in the market just to help stimulate it, but yeah, you can build your own ships or you purchase them from other players. It's got a skill tree similar to the way, or skill system similar to the way Eve does it. It takes real time. If you have things training though, you get points faster than if you don't, but you gain points no matter what, whether you're online or offline, that you can invest into your skills later. If you go through all the tutorials, which are kind of hard to do right now because of the lag, because a lot of the tutorials and stuff are in these districts, but you get extra skill points and extra in-game money to be able, for completing them. It's got a lot of cool systems, but yeah, there's the UEF store. This is where you can buy some prefab ships. You know what? Even though it's a little bit laggy, let me take you over here and show you the ship I'm thinking about trying to save up and buy. And kind of show you some of the ships you can buy. The ones in the ones here in the ship shop, they're not great, but they're not bad. They're not bad at all. Like this has all your little atmospheric ships. I bought this little thing and reconfigured it. It was not fantastic though. But yeah, you can buy ships, build ships. You can eventually you'll be able to salvage wrecks and stuff. So these are all ships. I don't know if the alpha community built them or if the devs built these, but these are all ships that have been built in the in-game engine, obviously. You got like little shuttles. You got fighters over there. Here's the Angry Iron Man baked potato ships. Now there's two of them. They're more or less identical. One can carry more weight than the other one, and it's cheaper. This one here is only 4.8 million, and it carries a little bit more tonnage. It can carry up to 150 tons. This one, which is more expensive, 12 million more or less, can only carry 100 tons, but it's got a warp drive, which is what I'm after. I kind of want to purchase this thing and just redesign it. Because yeah, it's not good, man. It is not good. But, you know, I can build. Ooh, that was a massive lag. I can build a warp drive. It would just take a lot longer. All right, let's get back to my ship. Yeah, and they are not doing a wipe from beta to release next year. So it is a good time to get going in it. But yeah, there are, and excuse me, they are actively working on the game, and since the past week and a half has been so bad in performance, they are compensating people with a complimentary month of game time that have been dealing with all this crap. So the devs do care, and they are super active in their Discord, and I do mean super active. Like, they've been working, instead of taking the weekend off like they normally would, they've been working long hours this weekend trying to solve some of the major issues that we've been having. So yeah, they are a great dev team. Yeah, there was a wipe from alpha to beta, obviously, but it didn't seem to matter because, you know, the alpha players, they've got all that experience. They know exactly what to do, how to get in, and where to get all the good stuff. for the most part. So the alpha players are already, you know, pretty far ahead of us that came in through beta. Oh, good. You join a good organization, which you can be in, which is their guild / corporation system, whatever you want to call it. And you can be in up to 5 organizations. So, you know, getting in with a good group of people in the game definitely helps out quite a bit. I'm gonna fly through a cloud, because I can. And I really enjoy doing that for some reason. Because volumetric clouds are freaking awesome. Way more impressive than the sunlight, though. Yes, there is an entire solar system at the moment, and they are going to be adding more solar systems later on. I'll looks like the cloud. Yeah, okay. Pull up the map here. And there's actually orbital mechanics and stuff too, to an extent. And the planets don't revolve around the sun, but because of gravity and stuff on the planets, you can get into a stable orbit and even do like slingshot effects. I did that and I was sold. I'm like, oh my god, I just did a freaking gravity turn. Amazing. But yeah, there's different tiers of ores in the game, and depending on the planet you're at will dictate what tiers of ores are available on that planet and what ores are there. You can click on any planet or their moons and see what is available, so you know what's there before you go there. Like my organization, my main organization, we have an outpost set up here on Theoma at the moment, which this planet looks freaking amazing. And I'll show you why as soon as it loads. Where is it? Whoa. I think I found a bug I need to report, because this is not Theoma. Wait, this is Theoma. I was thinking the wrong planet. Thades, there we go. New planet. This planet looks really freaking cool. Chug, 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 chug. Load the map. I think because of the way this map system is up, it will show actually real time. There are other planets, yeah. And it does take some travel time to get to, like from where we're at right now to here takes about an hour to get to this planet in real time. Yeah, there are clans in the game. They're called called organizations. But yeah, you see this huge crevasse in the planet? There's pretty much no atmosphere on the planet except in this crevasse that like spans pretty much almost the entire planet. We have a base, I think right like here. Right? .org. We're right across one of the markets somewhere. This yeah, no idea. We're here somewhere, but yeah, it's pretty cool. There's re-entry. Oh, and I think I almost passed my base. More or less kind of did. Yeah, that blue on the map, when you saw the solar system map, that blue area, that's kind of like a no PvP zone, but outside of that area is, you know, open PvP. Now that blue area will be dropping eventually. Right now it's up, I guess, the duration of beta, I think, or until they're getting ready, until they revamp a few things, because they do want some more to the PvP systems in the game. But the one moon of this planet that's called Sanctuary will always be like a no PvP zone. So it's kind of a fallback point. You build up a base on Sanctuary, so if your base or you get wiped out or whatever, ooh, a little too quick of a boost there. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You can always have a place to fall back point in Sanctuary. The tutorial actually sends you there, so that's a thing. Alright. I have landed. Now I can toss down my other freaking thing. So I only have to build like one more. Full mode here. That's gonna be in the way of the. But again, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be redoing all this stuff later anyway. Let's just get this where I can start setting that somewhere. Look good, maybe. Oh. So that's. And let's not hit the wrong button. That. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can stack it over here somehow. I don't think I'm going to be able to put it where I want to, but we're going to try it. I'm using the fine adjustment instead of rotate it like so, and maybe so. Aha! Blah. Here we go. Success. It'll work. It don't look pretty. It'll work for now. Okay. So now I need to hook up my inputs by the there. You can output to there. Good. Now that's all set. Okay. What do we want to put on this one then? So we have steel working on this one. We have a bunch of plastic. I don't remember. I think I want to work. No, it's the FE alloy. That's what I need. Oh, let's set this up to maintain that. Let's maintain 400. Now let's do 300. That way it's an easy calculation. Since this makes 75 liters. Go and start. There we go. Oh, that may not work the way I want it to work. I mean, it might. There's some basic robotics. There's some more of that stuff. There's more of this stuff. Because I really got to figure out my logistics better. Because right now I have to pull the stuff out of here and dump it back into here to feed it to the other machines because the way I have things set up. Yeah, that's not going to work for setting up and maintaining things right. I really got to think. I suck at logistics. Like hardcore. Not good at it. Not gonna lie. Alright. Need to build one more of those things. Can I make one right now? I can! Okay, cool. 32 minutes, I'll have my third one of these guys, which I really gotta figure out where the crap I'm gonna put it. And then I should be good as far as the smelters go. Let's see here. You know, I just have a bot for this game. It's for like it in the channel. Yeah, that might be a thing to do eventually. Jot that down. Jot down a little note real quick. Like I'm trying to do that after this. Honestly, I really love to be able to I'd really love to be able to have my brain working properly, because who doesn't like that? Wow, I really completely 100% lost my train of thought. 100%. It is gone. I guess that's a sign I'm getting old. Man, you crazy kids with your good brains and remember them just... Where is it? Bear with me, guys. Doing something in our browser at the moment. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's go ahead and go run over some components. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna forget otherwise. Set up my bot command real quick. So, you guys, any of you have any more questions over this game? Please ask me. Also, might give me some ideas because I'm working on a tips video at the moment for this game. There's a lot of very common questions I keep seeing on a regular basis in the support chats. So, I'd like to get that, make a video covering questions in the video. He's an idea. So, das ist not what I want. That's bad. Add new command. Aspects. Can somebody please in Twitch chat, can somebody please type in !DU? I'll make sure this bot can be. Alright. So got one of those building. I can start working on figuring out what I need. What happens if I try typing it into the invite? Let me do it, guys. Never mind. You. Roll that. Okay, so it doesn't go up on YouTube, which I kind of expected. Worry about that later. I don't know if YouTube and Twitch chats are chatting with each other nicely. Are you guys seeing things from both chats? Curious. I'm using a different restream, well, relay, whatever. I usually use restream, but past few streams I've been using Uprush because they give me some of the same features that restream has. I would have to pay for restream. They don't charge you. And they kind of checking that out. Engines. Right, no, containers. I was going to continue with containers. Recipe. Medium still seem to be important. Can't make medium containers in here? Oh, I need to do that in the part, don't I? Container. Yeah. Container L. Yeah. So. Yeah. 105, 125, basically. All basic components. Only those three, really. How long it takes. I'm gonna need to make another large lamp I want to. So as long as they take, I would like to be able to at least do them crafting at the time. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break and I will be back with you in a minute. We've only sadly got about 20 minutes left before I have to go, but I'll have to bio, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's see, I need to do stuff and things. Maybe my bombs. How's our resources looking? That'll last a minute. Really need some Nator. I need to be able to make some more space fuel. That's a thing. Yeah, it's just gonna keep filling this up. I really gotta think about logistics. I need to make a bigger platform. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to go mining anyway. Let's build. Put some of that so I can expand a little bit. I really like this glossy black, but this feels more appropriate for a factory floor. Alright, what do I got floating in here at the moment? We got that horrible purple stuff of doom I cannot stand. We got a lot of the polished aluminum left. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. There's something. So one more run and we'll have all that. 50 and 3 worth of it. Anywho's. Okay. Let's drop that back in there. We'll just declare that as my linked container. Link. Start! Alright. I think it's time to start building down, maybe. Start working on a lower level area here. So let's go to this. Let's just We'll put a yellow block. It's gonna be our tether line down. I think I actually want to bring it way down so I have plenty of space vertically, you know? So now let's switch to our galvanized black aluminum. Run a line all the bloody way out here somewhere. Just to make life a little easier. That one goes. Zoop. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, as it pushes us under. No bueno. Alright, so I need a lot more. 50 meters, or 50 meters cubed just does not go far enough. But that's a start. I don't want to waste all my aluminum. You know what? We're going to mix and match. I can always fix it later. Always fix it later. Where is polished? There we go. Let's grab polished. Goes. Oop. Yeah, we'll just do that for the moment. Because, you know, it works. I can start moving. I have at least a little bit of space now that I can move stuff down here onto. I'm not using the purple. I don't care what anybody says. That was horrible. And coming from me, purple one of my favorite colors. Yeah, that just, yeah, it was not bueno. It was not good. Did that the wrong way. No, I'm only doing this about like one voxel at a time or so right now, but I don't have a lot of this stuff, so I'm thinking what I want to do for now until I get my elevators made is just be able to walk down this way and jump onto here and walk over and call it good instead of having to go into build mode and float down that way. If I have someone else come over and it looks like I'm out. Okay. That should be good enough though. Let's test it. Yeah, okay. We can get over here. Cool. That way if somebody comes over and I need to go downstairs. Okay, so my spec right now is I'm running a Ryzen 3600 with an RTX 2060 and I have 32 gig of RAM. The game itself, it would probably run on 16 gig just fine. And I know people that use like that are running the GTX 1080, so and are running it. And apparently, a lot of the people that are running the GTX cards are getting better performance than the RTX cards. So that might be if you have a RTX card, that might be a better in your favor. So, you know, I'm not running anything too fancy. It's what I would consider probably a mid-spec gaming PC for, you know, this year or in this time. I mean, as you can see, my performance everywhere except for the districts is pretty damn good. I don't really get, unless there's like something going on with the server, I don't really get too many frame drops at all. Yeah, I just upgraded this system like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago. I had the motherboard for this build for since last year sometime, and I just couldn't get the rest of the parts I needed, and I finally got around to it. I was running an i7 4771 with a GTX 1060, and oddly 24 gigabytes of RAM. But it was okay. I did an okay job. I mean, if I wanted to run a dual stream setup, that would probably be the optimal way for me to stream this game. Then I wouldn't have any problems in the districts, really. I would still get some frame loss, but it wouldn't be as bad as what you saw. But I don't have a lot of room in my office, so setting up a second PC, yeah. And that, and I'm kind of out of parts at the moment, so I couldn't build another one for a while if I wanted to. I gave my kids my i7, and somehow they killed it. So I gave them back their old AMD APU, and then somehow they killed it. So right now, I have the only computer in the house. Anyway, so like my landing pad area is going to be obviously out here, and I think I kind of want to build it off of this. Because I still got plenty of room on this side of my plots for it. So I think I wanted, I just kind of want to build something out over and then have columns extending down. And the main reason I'm putting, stuff inside the hill here is for when like PvP starts. Because I figure having a bunker is probably a good idea. GTX 1060 OC and its POO GPU, which is why I'm going to get an upgrade. The 1660, really it is? I thought that was actually pretty decent from what I heard, but I haven't heard anybody that actually has truly used it. Like the person that I know that got it upgraded from a pretty archaic NVIDIA card. I'm glad I didn't get it then, because I almost got that instead of this 2060. But I got the 2060 at a really good price. It was, I bought it directly from EVGA's website. I had a coupon code that saved me a bunch of money, and then I also bought it from their, what I guess you could consider their scratch and dent department. It supposedly has some kind of... What do you need, boy? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's streaming. But it apparently has some kind of cosmetic defect on it, which I couldn't find anyway, but that saved me a bunch of money too on it. So I think I ended up paying like, I want to say like 180 for it. It was stupid cheap. So I was pretty pleased with that. Let's see. Are you going to try and build a big hangar door into the side? Yeah, that's kind of my thought, actually, too. Because eventually all this stuff, like I said, is going to be dropping down to lower levels once I get them all built. And then up here is kind of the hangar idea. That's exactly what I want to do. And then maybe, depending on what I do, I don't know. I haven't looked at all the doors that you can... What are you doing stalking me from the door, girl? What do you want? No, I did not know. That is what? Yeah, I knew it was September.
It was Super Simp.
Super Simp October. What?
I missed
Words are hard, okay? No, I did not. Hey, do me a favor. Go wake up your mom. Well, tell her it's 4 o'clock. She wanted me to wake her up at 4.
Hey.
Well, I'll go deal with her in a minute, because I need to get off here. Yes, I did hang up the picture you made me. Bye. Ah! She completely derailed my train of thought. You could incorporate uplift kind of like a... Yeah, except there's no moving parts. That's one thing, at least not right now. There is no moving parts like there is in Space Engineers. Otherwise, that would be freaking amazing. But my other idea, which I got derailed from explaining, was to dig, you know, even further back, and then maybe if I have to look at the doors and see if it's doable, but put like a big horizontal door just in the middle of the mountain to rise up through. And I think for fighters and stuff, I think that would be pretty cool too. But I don't like, these guys are in the hexes next to me. Like all of these guys, I'm all friends with. Like these two are one of the organizations I'm in, and then technically all of these around them, except for this one. All of the ones around them are also the same organization, but the hexes are owned by individuals in the organization. This one is a streamer. Actually, this one's a streamer and this one's a streamer. So I'm friends with them. So, you know, safety in numbers kind of thing. That's the reason I claimed this spot right here. You could install Malice's doors. Yeah, we could totally do that stuff. I love Malice's doors. Their animations are great. But anyway, guys, I have to get off here. I have to go wake up the wife and take her to the store here in a little bit. So I really appreciate, let me switch scenes here because why not? Reasons. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out today. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, make sure you follow if you're on the Twitch side, sub if you're on the YouTube side, and I think it's follow on Trovo. I don't quote me on that. I always forget. But we will be back. I'm scheduled to be back streaming again Tuesday from 2 p.m. or no, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We may stream tomorrow too, just depending on what I got going on. I don't know what I have going on tomorrow, but we may be back tomorrow too to do some more Dual Universe. So make sure you're followed for that. And again, guys, thank you all so much. I love your faces, and I will see you all in the next one. What? We're on the Twitch side of things. Let's see if there's somebody to raid. They're always so bad about that. Who do we have that is live at the moment? Actually, how many viewers do I have on the Twitch side of things? Is it worth me doing a raid? Or is there anyone out there? Hello. Let's see. Just take a quick peek see here. Let's see. Who is up? Okay. Maybe let's see if we can find someone playing Dual Universe here. Dr. Drones. Let's do a raid on Dr. Drones, guys. He is awesome. Let's give him some much love when you get into chat. You know what to do. You know how to show him what's up, right? So let's go and do a little All right, see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much again.
Much.